Yeah. Coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. Win, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big dope and flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slap on everything. Soon as you shaking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip I tossed that I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who running with, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch. I'm broke if you ask it. Don't gotta sell him, most Cialis roll is broken. Whistles longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the year's enormous. What's an ass? Since she is gorgeous. Live my life last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know when knocking on the door. This came in. Did it like the Porsches coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10, yeah.
What's up, Bomb Squad? What's up, Bomb Squad? I'm gonna stop sharing this thing right here. How y'all doing today? This DC KOOLAID.
Hey y'all.
Lisa, huh?
I said, hey y'all, I'm coming.
She coming. Anyway, I hope y'all having a good Saturday. I don't know if it snowed in your location. It snowed here, but it didn't snow like we thought we was gonna get. It was just a dust of snow enough to make a mess, and then it was gone. So we had like a not even an inch, maybe a sand of snow. But I know up north they had a whole state of emergency up there. But anyway, I hope everybody doing good today. Let me fix this back. I gotta move stuff out the dang old thing. Hope everybody having a good day and being blessed. Anyway, Mars, block these people from Mars that keep popping up in here. What's up, Prince? What's up, little Diamond, Marguerite, Leilani, Megan Fox, Mama Margaret? Anybody that come in the stream, welcome to the stream. If you want to get on the panel and piggyback off of what we're about to talk about today, I'm just giving Lisa time enough to get in here with me before I start addressing some things. But I just hope you guys having a good day today and enjoying life. And like, what's her name? Tell the truth on purpose, you know? So today, topic is basically we're talking about what goes on in your house is your life. What goes on in your world is your life. It's how you do things, how you run things, how you basically be you, and how you conduct yourself on your everyday living. You know what I'm saying? So it's based on what you do every day, not based on, because let me pick somebody like Mama Margaret. She might be living fabulous But we won't know unless she posts something, but we don't know what her struggle was, and we don't know how she got it, or we don't know what she did to get it. We don't know that. So we can't judge Mama Margaret for having something that she had or she might have got or however she living. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know what people do every day. Now, me, I'm gonna tell you a little about me. I grew up in a family where mom's was home, dad was working. They originally from Louisiana. They raised 4 kids. I'm the oldest. And we lived in a middle class neighborhood where projects was over there, project was over there. We was in the middle of a area that was a middle class high rise building, and we don't know how people live unless you go in their house, and that still can't tell because you can't judge a book by its cover. But I was brought up, you know, you can live, how you call it, you can live like you don't have nothing, and you can walk out the building like $1 million, and nobody know your struggle but you, unless you tell people your struggle. And we've been on YouTube since 2017, so when we talk about struggles all the time. We talk about where we at, what happened. I lost my job back 2020, yeah, 2020. I lost my job due to COVID. They downsized the company, and it's a well-known big company. I'm not afraid. It's a big university, well-known, expensive as hell to go to. But the point was, due to COVID, the students wasn't coming. They couldn't come in. They ain't had work for us to do. Well, they did, but it was not. They didn't need all of us there for that. For that many people. So they let a lot of us go. I've been at that company since 1993. My daughter was 2 years old. She is now 30. I ain't tell her that. I ain't tell her y'all. Yeah. So, I was at that company since 2000, since 1993 to 2020. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of devastated me. So I haven't been working since 2020. I don't get food stamps. I don't get disability. I don't get unemployment. I don't get nothing. I work at a part-time job Monday through Wednesday. That's only 30 hours every 2 weeks. But I'm a hustle. I hustle. I do what I got to do to make my money. And then you got to think about it. We got 4 adults in here plus a teenager working his little job because he want to. He don't have to. But we make things happen. That's what you call family in the household, with family that look out for each other in situations. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't know nobody struggle unless you know what they going through, you know what I'm saying? I did get unemployment for what, a year, but then that was last year. That's over. That been done. That been done. You know, I owe like 2,000 on my car that I've been paying for since I got it when I was 50. I'm 55 now, and it's about to be paid off. And I'm going to pay it off without a job. I try to do stuff on YouTube. I got just Dwayne helping me out with the TikTok, because I didn't think TikTok was like that good where you can actually, make money and do stuff and on TikTok, but I'm growing my channel on TikTok too. And I'm trying to do stuff I like to do. I don't want to go in the office and do this and do that. But like I said, I work on YouTube hard enough to make money off of YouTube. Not a lot, but enough to come in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a household, and this is some real talk right here. When you have a household and you know what you got to do to make your house functional, you do what you have to do. Now, when I did left my job, they gave us a good substantial amount of service package, but you know what? To this day, I have not touched. It's still sitting in my savings. So if I know I have a savings account, I will hold on to my savings and do not touch that unless I have to. And that's been 2020 when I got that. It is 2022 and it's still sitting there. So when you have things or you see people with things, don't always assume. Don't always assume what you thinking. once you take time out to ask if you really that nosy. But I'm like this. Everybody has a struggle. Everybody know what they got to do to get ahead in life. Everybody not living on the same, what the thing, on the same accord as everybody. So, like I said, if you don't know what people's struggle is, don't sit up, make accusations. Oh, they might, oh, they this, oh, they got that. Why I don't have that? Because obviously the reason why you don't have that is because you're not doing what you got to do for yourself. You got to do for yourself. See this? I wore this purposely because I ain't never tell nobody. Lisa got this for my Christmas present from Kay's jeweler. I'm gonna say it just like that. She got this for me because I like blue and black, and it just touched me because I ain't had one of these since I was young. And I said, I'm gonna wear this today on the live so I can show y'all what Lisa got me for Christmas. Because I don't wear jewelry that much. I used to as a young buck. I used to wear a whole rack of jewelry. All the diamonds, the earrings. I still got earrings, Brittany bought me and stuff like that. But like I said, the same token, you can't go by what people doing and seeing and thinking and get, what is it, jealous of them because they doing something or they got something, or you see that they doing stuff and got stuff. It's just amazing how people in this world, instead of saying, oh, they must be doing good things, I'm happy for them, or they might be doing this because they finally can do this and do that. But like I said 100 times, make sure you hit that like button. That's what I'm gonna say first. Hit that like button, because like I said, when you hit that like button, it make things go better for us. And like I said, I work hard on YouTube to keep stuff going, and I do bingo because that's a form of income for me to keep things going. So I appreciate you for all the bingo players, you helping me out. But like I say, the other people that sit and watch our videos and basically observing too much what's going on around or what we doing, or I like vlogging. I don't mind vlogging. I don't mind showing you around because people. I like to look at people that vlog because I be like, oh, they give me ideas or what I can do or do something differently, or. But some people just they I don't know what is their purpose of actually. And the only reason I can do this when I come on the live stream because something done triggered, and I'm trying to keep it 100. And when Lisa come on live, it's a different story, but it's a different story when Lisa come on live. Baby, you cool? Lisa about to come on. She cold. But it's a different story. Your gangster look.
My unicorns.
Hold on, let me turn this down. Yeah, it's a different story when when people like to just
Hey,
keep
yeah.
stuff going for no reason. And it's no reason to hate on people. There you go. Stop hating, like Susie Q. And like my sister said, my sister's the real sister. They need to mind their own business, right? Everybody in here is trying to get stuff together because some people are just evil and hate themselves. True that. Yeah, but it's just like some people just when it was brought to when I see things, I read things, I'm everywhere. Today I just watched the Janet Jackson 1 and 2, part 1 and 2. But before then, I was in my phone. I be in people live streams. I done listen to the Tasha K thing. I read what people say in the comments everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I'm all over the place because I got accounts and all of them. So y'all need to go and follow us on TikTok, because you might see more on TikTok than you see on Facebook, because on YouTube, because on TikTok you can play music and you can do more on TikTok versus on YouTube, and they what they call it, copyright you for everything. So when I say, what you do in your house is your life. That's your life. That's what you do. And everybody's house ain't your house. And if you got a problem, you know, address it. Come say something. Like you might want to know, well, how did you do this to do that?
None of your business.
I don't have no problem to help you do what you gotta do. I'm the one, if you need some help or some type of assistance to, now I can't give you anything, but I can give you guidance how to get to where you're trying to get. I can give you some information you might not have known, but don't keep coming at me dumb, looking stupid and talking, because see that right here, that's nerve wracking. I'm too old for that. I'll be 56 years old in a couple of months. I don't have time for this. This is too much. And I don't understand why people do that. You're supposed to like be happy somebody can do this. Be happy somebody can do that. Like I tell people every day.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah, can you see it?
Uh-uh.
You want my phone? Get the bingo phone. Can
Oh
you?
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this one. I'm gonna throw mine.
Ooh.
Can you get it? All right. So my thing is, be happy for people. I watch YouTubers that are like got billions of money, millions of money all the time. And you know what I say? They inspire me to do more. They inspire me to do this. Okay, what can I do differently to get halfway there? I ain't got to get all the way at one point, but get me halfway there. We struggling to get to 10K for the last year. The last year, I mean, it's finally starting to move again, but it goes into this little downtime and then it pick back up. But I think a lot do with if you know me slowing, me not going or grinding long, hard. But I'm gonna start. I done made up my mind. I'm gonna start grinding. I'm gonna start doing more than what I've been doing. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. I'm trying to come up with some more different type of content that can cater to everybody. Because a lot of people be like, "Oh no, they lesbians. No, no, they gay. I ain't going in there." But some people
Maybe you ain't signed in.
like to huh?
You're not signed in. I can't see the chat.
I am signed
No,
in.
you're not.
You on YouTube?
It says you're not signed in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
get your iPad.
I'm using my good. I'm trying. Hold on.
Sorry about that, y'all. Trying to get her so she can see the chat. So it's just like, maybe you don't need to see chat because then when you be talking, you be on the chat part. I just yeah, but like I said, it's just some people envy. Is it envy the word I'm trying to use?
Yeah.
They just I don't get it. And all it takes is people just to, ask questions. What can I do to get, just like what's her name? What's her name was in our bingo last night? Nakia, she started a new channel and she was like, subscribe to us. You know, we ain't supposed to say that word, but I can say it, just don't type it in chat. And I said, you know what? How about I do a real talk with you and your man, and we can get your channel to grow. I don't have no problem with that. Where there are people that will have problems helping you out, helping you grow your channel. I don't get it. So I don't know. I just don't know. I don't mind helping people out. I don't mind, I don't know if you come to me, you ask me. I done help bigger YouTubers. I shouldn't even go back there, but 2000, was it 18? We started
Mm-hmm.
in 2017. I want to say 2018 and 2019, them 2 years. I helped out two big YouTubers. Y'all might not know, y'all might do know. Some might, some might not know, but I don't throw no names or nothing. I helped out two YouTubers, got hundreds of thousands of people in, as on their platform. Yeah, kick you out, baby. And the thing about it is, they came to me, how you do this? I'm very technology, inclined. I'm savvy. I got, if you was to see what's on this side, you'd be like, oh yeah, you know what you're doing. So, I help them out, like how to hook things up, how to make this happen, even to doing content. Now, do I see them people helping us out? No. Do I care? No. In a sense, I'm a little like pissed because dang, you can't help us out. But like they say, what goes around come around. When it's my time to shine, or me and Lisa time to shine, we'll shine. Meantime, I don't mind helping people out, But it's just mad, it's just sad, how we sit here and you like, we struggling just to get to 10K. And you can't even say, let me help them out by doing this. Let me help me doing that. Younger, smaller YouTubers help us out, which is cool because we help them out because to them we bigger than them, so we'll help them out. So hold on. And for the lazy, jealous people that hate and stop waiting for someone to give you something and do the work. True. True that. You got people that don't want to do the work. All they want you to do is bam, bam, bam. And then that's it. That was another person that did that. We talked about that person last night. That person, we actually did a FaceTime. DC, how you get this like that? I wanna do this. I'm like, okay, I got you. And I ain't heard from them ever since. That was it. People should judge, not, oh gosh, children in love, right? Help one another. True. Miss Tell True say, well, just to let y'all know, y'all are my favorite and have my support. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Leilani said, I helped several big YouTubers, taught them how to use this computer. Right. Basically, you're right. I sat here before I have half of the stuff I have here. And see me, I'm the type of learner. If I see you do it and I can do it at the same time, I went to YouTube school. YouTube school means you go find what you want to do, figure it out, do it. Go on YouTube. If you try to learn how to do a green screen, Lisa hear me fussing at the computer. Why I can't get this? This is not working. Just like I learned how to do silhouette me out the hole instead of a box, which I'm gonna do Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna do a reaction to what's that thing I've been doing? A reaction to car chases, because people like the car chase thing. So I finally figured out how to take me out the box and just be me, because I did it once before, but I couldn't remember. So I had to go back to YouTube school and press www. Not but I had to go look for it. And then somebody gonna ask me, well, how you do that? And then I will walk them through it. These bigger people, and they will not, I won't see nothing or hear nothing from them no more until they want to know something else. I don't get it. Anything you guys say before I go back to the other thing?
Oh, when I get on here, you might as well go and say what you gotta say.
Yeah, but I just wish people instead of coming at us, or anybody, not just us, people in general, how we do things or get things is our business. How we do it. Now, if you down like this in your household, so small that you can't get and do things you want to do, you're not doing something right. Apparently you're doing something wrong. You're not handling your business right. Because and as long as you living on this earth, you can get help from anywhere. I choose not to go out looking for help. I choose my job let us go 2020. I say I'm not working for nobody no more. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make things happen in this household. My household is totally different because we got 4 working adult people in here that got money coming in. Period. Now, if you living alone, hey, you might want to consider going get live in a room to make yourself. Go if you got family, go to your family, do what you gotta do. See, only thing about me, my parents made me strong. and they made me know where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to struggle growing up, but there were times when I moved out, I had to struggle because I was gonna show them that I'm not gonna ever struggle to have to keep going back home. But if I had to, they always said you can always come back. So apparently, if you in that boat, that means you ain't doing what you supposed to do in your household to make things happen for you. So don't look in our household because you see this and you see that. Shoot, you don't know what that's for. You don't know how I got it. You don't know how Lisa got this. You don't know how I got my dog. You don't know nothing. It's called a bank account. It's called a savings. It's called stack your money when you can in case of a crisis like the COVID. Go over there, Jax. I mean, Bentley. That's what it's called. Stack your money
Come here,
for
Bentley.
a bad day. And I stacked my damn money for a bad day. That's why I ain't work a full-time job since October 7th, 2020. And guess what? At the end of the day, I'm happy. I ain't gotta listen to nobody tell me to do. I ain't gotta clock no times. Only thing I do is jump up. Up, I gotta do this on YouTube. Up, I gotta do that. Up. Real talk, gotta go. You know, take Jax to his doctor's appointment, get his hair cut. Take Nick to work sometime. Take him to the barber shop. Lisa needs something. Brittany needs something. Charles, my dad. Y'all see me drive up and down the road any time of day. Go with my sister right there, the real talk. The real sister on there. I can run down there. I don't have nobody clock in and out for. Only time I clock in is my part-time job, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 5 to 10 p.m. to p.m. And guess what? I do it from the comfort of my own home, the comfort of my car, the comfort wherever I'm at, because I'm a supervisor, put it that way. But I ain't got to do all, I ain't got to say all that. But the point is my job is fun. What, boy?
Pick him up.
Billy always want to bark or whine when I get on here.
Pick him up and see if that'll stop him. Pick him up.
Right. So yeah, so I don't know, like I said, we do have people that's bomb squatters and other people that come from everywhere come at us a couple of times,
I be cold sometimes. Somebody asked me was I cold.
they come from they come from everywhere, It's not even just on here on social media, it's just people in general, That's why we keep a small circle where we live at. We have a small circle, because we living in a predominantly rich neighborhood and people looking at us like, how they got 3 cars outside? We don't even look like supposed to live here because they don't have this type of ethnic over here. But the cool part about it, they friendly as hell. I'll be like, well, they stop talking to me. They friendly. I can be walking my dog, talking to my sister. She'll tell you out of nowhere, hey, how you doing? How's YouTube coming along? They are friendly, but you got people, you got some people, you be surprised. You will be surprised. They can be sitting right here listening. And you know what? I hope they learning something from this because sometimes they got to hear it. You have to hear what people got to say in order to make things, them say, well, you know what? I didn't never thought, they don't think. They don't think. Sometimes people just don't think. And the only thing they want to do is come up and judge you because what you have and what you can do. Shoot, if some of the videos I don't do, because if I pull out some stuff that I just purchased, I might hear something else.
That's right, Mama Margaret.
They might get mad because I want to do an open box. Only person know is Leilani because Leilani is like our sister and the real sister because that's my real sister.
Pick him up.
Hey, Bentley. He backs up. See?
All of them just crazy as hell.
It's like I wanted to do an open box of something I just got. But I told Lisa, I said, you know what? I ain't even going to do the open box on that. I'm going to do the open box on the Crocs. You know, I ain't even gonna do that.
We're gonna have a whole wardrobe of
I got
clothes.
time. I don't have time for that noise right there. But the stuff I get is for purpose, things that I need. I don't just buy stuff because I want it. It's just because things that I need to make my job, our job, my 80% at least. Because I'm
Now
always
first of all, she ain't gotta call me out like that. That's number one.
I'm talking about this the production part.
Oh yeah, I can't do none of that. I don't know why you
At
that's
least
100% her job. Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
so when I buy things, is because of the production of this, what's going on right here. And the thing about it is for a person, for a person to come on, and try to you better get your butt over there, Bentley. My own dog don't do this to me. What's up,
Come here, baby. Come here.
But
Come here. Hey,
when people,
baby.
they just, I think some people just miserable. And they hate to see you happy doing what you got to do, and you ain't got to work hard. I don't got to work hard for
Come
nothing.
here.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to
It's my
struggle.
baby.
And if I did have to struggle, I know how to get out of it.
There you go.
You got
My
it.
baby.
Make sure you don't knock the camera off.
Hey, man. Hey, my baby. Come on, Billy.
Why Bentley like to bark at me when I'm on this?
Come on, sugar.
But
I think I got a treat for you. Come on.
so that's all I gotta say on that note, because it's like some people,
Sir.
what I know, no, I'm trying to remember. Come on, what I told you I just got recently, Leilani, think hard. But I didn't want to do an open box, because the minute you do stuff like that, I thought about before all this shit popped off. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, because the minute you say you got something, they want to know how you got it, when you get it, how you can get that, how you can do that, which is stupid. Because like I said, it's your household. You can get anything you want. It's called saving. Save your money. Save your bills and pay them. Do what you got to do to make things happen. So, I mean, go ahead, babe. See what you got to say, because
All right.
I'm already like hot over here, because I'm like, this kind of like, this was the topic. I was like, oh no, I gotta address some things, and I don't
Don't
really
feel.
do too much talking because Lisa do all the talking. But when things like that and people come up in here, or they come in everywhere, wherever, I just can't tolerate people that don't understand, what's in your house is your life. That's your life. That's what you live. That's whatever's your house is your business. And how you got it is your business. It's your business. Don't hate on people because they can do stuff and have things. I've been having things all my life because I want it, I get it. When I get it, it's because I can get it. And if I can't get it, if it comes to the day I can't get it, I know how to sell some shit to get it. Real easy. Simple as that. I have enough electronics. Like, I don't need that iPad no more. I done had that one forever. I don't need that one. I don't really use that one.
And don't have you. Hey, y'all.
You got stuff you got. Anybody want to get on the panel is fine with us, because you might experience this type of situation where somebody hating on you, or they just mad because you got something and they don't have it, or they can't get it, and since you got it, it's like, come on now. It ain't even like that. Please hit that like button, family. Hit that like button. We appreciate it. Hit the like button. Your mic on?
I can turn it on. I just had to turn down because it gives feedback.
I turned my volume off of here.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's on.
All right, go ahead. Say what you
Hello.
say. All right.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. See, now the calm one, the nice one, I let her start because normally I start. And I set a tone that sometimes you can't get back from. So I decided this time we're going to let DC start. Because here's my take on it. Let me start at the beginning. I was raised in a household with two things were told to us on a regular basis. What happens in our house stays in our house. And don't worry about the Joneses, because we don't keep up with them. Them two things that's two of the things. I was raised on a lot of stuff, but that's two of the things we talked about. As you get older and kids go out into the world, kids like to talk. Kids like to get in grown folks' business. So I was raised on, don't talk about what's going on in our house, and don't worry about what's going on in somebody else's house. Two things I was taught. And as an adult, I try to stay that way. I'm gonna give you an example of how much I don't care about what's going on in somebody else's house. The Tasha K and Cardi B thing. I don't look at, what is it? What's that TV called? No. The talk show like Wendy Williams and stuff like that. I don't know what it's called, like tabloids or whatever. I don't look at that stuff. It's not my thing. That's not my jam. I don't watch TMZ. I don't like Wendy Williams. I watch Maury for the paternity shows. That's about it. All that other stuff, I'm not into. I don't care. Whatever. So I wasn't mad that Cardi B won. I wasn't mad that Cardi B got an extra bag, even though she might not have needed it. You know why? Because it's not my house, not my problem. I wouldn't have been mad if Tasha K didn't lose. Not my house, not my problem. I don't understand this urge or this need to care about something that don't have nothing to do with you. I don't understand that. If anybody gets some money or gets something or gets a better job or a promotion at the job they're in, buys a house, buys a new car, hell, get a new cell phone. I'm like, shit, get it. Get it. Do your thing. I have had and I have not had. I have struggled and I have not struggled. But that's my business. And it doesn't affect anybody else around me. It doesn't affect anybody. I was trying for the life of me. In previous years, everybody got to take the high road and don't respond. And when they go low, you go high. I'm done. It's 2022. If you going low, I'm going to hell. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not discussing it with nobody. You want to say something slick, understand and know that I'm not just going to sit there no more. I'm tired of everybody being, but what business of it? I'm going to go back to the Cardi B and Tasha thing. I understand that when you become in the public eye, even to the extent that we're in the public eye, our life is open to interpretation to the public. You can only go by what you see and what we tell you. And you can make your decisions from that information. Do your decisions have anything to do with me? No, because they're your decisions. Do your feelings or thoughts about me have anything to do with me? No, because they're your thoughts and your feelings. And realistically, I don't care. But why did the world need to know that Cardi B may or may not have a certain STD? Why did the world need to know that? Only person needed to know that was her husband. And if he don't know that by now, that's a personal problem. But again, not our problem. If this ain't your circus, this ain't your monkey, it ain't your problem. And if everybody don't start adopting it, if you ain't feeding me, financing me, or effing me, it ain't my problem. They'd be much happier. What goes on in anybody else's house is none of your business. Because what goes on in your house is none of mine. Even if you tell me, still ain't none of my business. Now, if you choose to share your information with me, that's fine.
Correct.
But please don't think because you share your information with me in the world, that I'm going to share mine with you. It's none of your business. What goes on in this house is none of your business. When you ask questions, and see, the problem with that is, and the reason why I have adapted that thing is because now everybody wants to be nice and they'll ask, how you doing? I'm praying for you. You're in my thoughts. When in reality, at home, how they getting that? Why she still there? Why she doing that? See, this shit is not sincere.
It's
It ain't
not
coming from a place
genuine.
of goodness. It ain't coming from a place in your heart. It ain't coming from a place in your spirit. It's coming from a, if I can say this slick shit, I feel like I done did something. That's why trolls do what they do. It's people that get up every morning and decide that I'm gonna get on the internet and I'm gonna say some dumb shit to somebody. Maybe to hurt their feelings. Maybe to make them feel bad about a situation they're in. There are millions of people that get up every day and do that. We got to have moderators because we can't just talk like we talking without somebody coming in here saying some sticks, without somebody coming here saying something dumb. But what does it accomplish? I don't understand doing stuff that doesn't have a end game, that doesn't have an actual outcome. Because trolls and insincere thoughts and prayers don't accomplish anything. They get nothing done. So why are you doing them? Why are you doing them? Don't ask me nothing. It's not your business. I used to post stuff that I got for Christmas and birthdays and Valentine's on Facebook. That's the only place I posted it, on Facebook. I didn't post it anywhere. I stopped doing that. Not because I stopped getting stuff. I got every Pandora bag that ever came in this house for me. I got every Tiffany bag that ever came in this house for me. I don't post them anymore. Not because I'm not proud of what I got and I'm not happy with what I got. It's just that when you want to share something that makes you happy and then you share it and then the people turn around and, oh, how you get that? Why you deserve that? Come on now. I done been through why she with her, how they still together. You do this, she do that. Let me tell you something. I talk about folks. I do. I always have. I don't know why. And not always in a bad way. I'll see something funny. It was like today. I told my wife was doing something funny. And I was messing with her. You know how you send your kids in to clean up their room and go through toys and shit that they ain't seen since you bought them for Christmas 3 years ago? And then you go back and check on your baby 2 or 3 hours later and your baby got on a football helmet, a t-shirt that's too little, a ballerina tutu, some cleats, and a mask from Spider-Man. And you trying to figure out, what are you doing? Why are you like that? I hadn't even seen this mama. That was my wife today. She was cleaning out her thing and she had on a glove, a headband, a face mask, a sock. I'm like, where are you going? So it's one thing to do things to hurt somebody's feelings. It's one thing to do something to make somebody feel bad for their situation. It's one thing to be mad or feel bad because your situation is like somebody else's. But you're not going to get to where you want to be by worrying about somebody else. Worrying about how I got my stuff, it's not going to pay your rent. Worrying about why I can do the things I do, it's not going to pay your light bill. Because you mess around waiting on me, you'll be in the dark with no water, sitting on the street, wondering how you got there. Because see, I was cussing earlier. So I know I had to get all the cussing out before we got on here. But I'm done. I'm done.
What? That's the best part. You mean I ain't gonna hear no damn cussing from Lisa?
Say
Hey,
what?
everybody. Well, goddamn, what? I got me sitting over here waiting for the cussing and shit, and there ain't no gonna be no cussing except for me.
See, I was doing a lot of cussing because see, here's my thing. Don't worry about what the fuck I got in my house. Don't worry about what the hell my wife got. It is me and my wife. Now, if you sit your
better
single
preach.
ass over there
There we
and
go.
you doing single stuff, you can't do married folk shit. Don't worry about what we do. Because guess what? There are times when you have to look at your bank account and go, well, damn. I got you. There are times when you have to look at your checking account and go, oh, shit. but you still make a way. You still figure it out. Understand this. Before I got with my wife, I was 37 years old with a kid and a half-ass job working at Walmart, making 7.25 an hour, making 7.20 an hour, making under minimum wage. Because I had to figure out how to take care of my kid. And he didn't miss out on anything. He didn't miss a meal. He didn't miss a t-shirt. He didn't miss a damn a walkie-talkie. You figure it out. And you don't, and I didn't look at one other person that was doing better than me and go, F them. I didn't look at one other person that had more than me and go, why they got that instead of me? I didn't look at one person and go, that should be me instead of them. Now I might have said that should have been us, or I should be standing next to them, or I wish I was in the same line with them. But I never thought it should be me instead of somebody else, or why is it that person instead of me? That's the problem. Why you got that and I don't have anything? Why I got what I got and why you ain't got what you ain't got nothing to do with each other.
Exactly. Because at the
Nothing.
end of the
Absolutely, positively, nothing. It takes nothing away. If you woke up tomorrow morning and she won the lottery, whatever the lottery is, for however many millions of dollars it is, her millions of dollars does not take one grain of salt out of my house. Y'all can't see the socks. She can't see the socks. I didn't take a picture of the socks. But that's the picture. That's what happened when your kids be doing stuff.
You you left her alone, and she over there just fine and shit.
She was over there, and I looked. Here's the thing: we went to bed watching TV together, and I hadn't paid her attention long enough to look over there, and she looked like she was getting ready to go out for the purge. And I'm
And
like,
you said, let me go check on her. Was she quiet too while she was going through all that
I
shit?
look over there. She got on one glove, a headband, and a face mask. But
Okay.
it is the
I'm
time
gonna
now,
talk to
y'all.
y'all later. I'll be back later. I gotta go pick up something, but I'm still
All
in the
right,
bushes. Okay. I
I
love
like your
y'all.
picture.
Okay, thank you, baby. It might be on your door, hanging on your door
Oh, she said you
tomorrow.
gotta
Okay,
go.
bye.
All right, we'll be here for a little bit longer.
Okay, all right.
but is to
You sing a
me,
song. Turn your volume up, Raphael.
can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I-
I did.
am I clear? Hello? Am I clear? Okay. But my thing is everybody have their time for different things. Everybody had a time for different things. Like me, for example. I'm me, for example. I am a disabled man. I am currently looking for employment. I've been looking for employment for years, since 2014. And now I feel like this year is going to be the year that I finally get what it is I want out the deal. Um, because now everybody is working from home, so it kind of worked itself out in a way. And I'm gonna be so happy once I get a job. That's just me. But everybody, I don't understand all of this hate that people have to see somebody else do success be successful. Why not want to why not ask questions? Why not get a notepad and write things down? I love you, dog. Oh, cool. Why not get a notepad and write things down? I mean, seriously, like me, I be getting notepads, I be taking notes, I be writing things down. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator, and
Right. And
that's
that's the
what
way you're supposed to be.
I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator because if you want to know something, I just learned how to edit. I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and I learned how to edit in my own way. I learned how to put my intro in my video. I learned how to do that.
Right.
And to me, and to me, if if you gave me some information like, hey, you should do it this way or you should do it this way, you know what I'm gonna tell you? I'm gonna say thank you
Right.
because you didn't have to give me that information
Right.
at
And you
all.
and that's how and exactly what you're saying, Raphael. It takes like when we started in 2000. Well, it was just me in 2017, and
Okay.
when I first started, I didn't know how to do nothing. I just knew how to record. Then I learned how to put it on YouTube, and then I wasn't even editing because I didn't know nothing about editing.
I didn't know nothing about it either.
Just take
DC.
time and see people. I guess they think it's not a job, but since for real, doing YouTube is a job. Unless you just recording and just giving out anything, and nobody would just want to look at anything. You just looking, you know,
Right.
you got to give them a reason to watch you. You know,
Right.
and and,
Like
and if you're not
like
taking,
me like me for example. I me and my significant other, we started reviewing this TV show, Sisters.
hmm
Y'all know that TV show, right?
right,
So me and her, we started doing it, and we wasn't seeing no views at first, and I'm like, you're not because we just started doing it, but we've been doing it since last year, and now we starting to see, okay, people are viewing the video or whatever.
right,
But everything takes time. Everything.
and it does because, like I said, um, it just don't come to you. It just don't happen like that. And when it's your time to shine, it's your time. But you just can't. All right, like some people, they be like, "Well, this is not working out. I'ma quit." It's not. It's not working out. You just gotta keep going, regardless.
You gotta
Slow
you gotta
down. Like
keep
I say, we've been trying to go to. We've been trying to get to 10K for a year. It pick up, it stop, and if every time it stop, I stop, it's not gonna grow. So you got to
right.
keep going regardless what your channel is doing, and you gotta work and don't worry about the negativity. Don't worry about what people think, you know, and
Yeah.
let it grow.
I have I have that problem, me personally, because I have a disability, so I talk slower than the average individual, and it kind of make me feel bad when people say that, but I had to learn that that's not my problem. That's their problem.
Right. That is
And if
their
you
problem.
and if you and if you got a problem with my voice, click off the video. I'm sorry to tell you.
Right.
I don't know what else you want me to do because I can't change
Right.
how God created me to be.
Right. And you're
I
right.
can't I can't change that. Am
Right.
I right? I mean, yeah.
No, you
I've been
who
to,
you are, just like I'm who I am, you know. Lisa who she is. And if you don't like it, thank you for the view. Keep it pushing. But like I said, I don't want to change the subject, Raphael. I want to get back on the topic. And let Lisa finish her thing. And I
Okay.
appreciate you coming up here, voicing your opinion and saying, and I hope everybody do go subscribe to Raphael. He a cool guy. He been on our channel several times. He been in the drama channel too. I seen him, but he's a cool guy to me. So that's what counts. So Raphael, I appreciate you coming through.
All right.
You guys go check out his channel and hit that
Yep.
subscribe button.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. And I want y'all to know this too. I always share out y'all videos like all the time. Like when I see y'all posting stuff, I always share it out.
We
But for
appreciate
some
that.
reason, for for some reason, I haven't been seeing y'all videos. I might see maybe one or two, and I'm like, why am I not seeing their videos?
Yeah, because YouTube been doing some crazy stuff where people get notifications. Yeah, because a lot of people I haven't been seeing. So I said, let me go see if they still doing videos. And I will notice that they are doing videos. So what I do, I just unsubscribe and subscribe back and hit that notification bell. And then all of a sudden, I be getting a notification. I don't know what that's about, but that's been
Right,
going on for years.
right. Y'all have a beautiful dog.
No, that's my daughter's dog barking like that. My dog don't do that. Every time I come sit over here and they not home. So when they home, he's upstairs with them when I'm doing videos. But since he's down here with us, since they gone, he got a habit of doing what he do because I'm over here. He want my full attention, and I'm just a grandparent.
Aw,
All right, Leilani,
I,
put your channel in the your link in the comments in the chat. So y'all go
thank
ahead
you, Lay.
and hit them up.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Rafi, I'm gonna kick you off the
All right.
channel.
All right. Bye.
Take it easy. All right, go ahead, baby.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Miss Tells the Truth said something. I've learned that people are not always happy for your happy. Sometimes they want what you have. It's nothing wrong with wanting what I have or wanting what you think I have. The problem comes in when you want it and don't want me to have it. That's when the problems come in. The problem is not, damn, I wish I had that shirt. Damn, I wish I had that snuggie. Damn, I wish I had that gray hair. The problem is not wanting that. The problem is why she got that snuggie. Why her hair gray why her hair look like that? That's the problem. It's no longer let's be nice and no, all that kumbaya, all that. No, 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 no. I want everybody to, it sounds like a lie or a cliche, but I want everybody that I like to succeed. Let me say it one more time. I want everybody I like to succeed. That is famous people who have already succeeded. That is non-famous people. That is people I don't even know yet, but I'm going to like them when they come up. Because at the end of the day, success breeds success. And if this person can get it, that means I can get it. Not that I don't want them to have it so I can get it. It's like when you go, it's like when people say I don't use government assistance. Why? I worked for 20 years before I had my son. You don't think I went to the government that I paid in the taxes for 20 years? You don't think all that stuff I paid for, but because I had no kids or because I was young, that I didn't use, that I didn't go and get whatever I could get, whatever was available to me? Does it make you a better person if you can say out your mouth, I didn't have to get food stamps, or I didn't have to get WIC, or I didn't have to get Medicaid, or I didn't have to get public assistance or public housing? Does it make you feel better as a person because you can say that? But in the same breath, you say how much you're struggling, you say how hard it is for you, you say how much you don't have, and you say how much you can't get. But you don't try to get the stuff that is available to you. I had worked jobs where I made $50, $60, $70 an hour as a server to where I made $720 an hour as a cashier at Walmart. I had went from working 7 days a week to working no days a week. I had went from finding money in pockets that I didn't know I had in washing machines and dryers to trying to figure out how I'm going to make sure that this cable bill gets paid, this light bill gets paid, this cell phone gets paid, because I have to figure out how to take care of me, my son, and other people off 725 or off unemployment. So this is not a, oh, I got it game. This is a, I know I can get it game, but I don't hate nobody who got it. Now, if I don't like you, I'm not saying anything out of my mouth. It just is what it is. You come at me sideways, I'm coming at you sideways, upside down. I ain't playing no more. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I ain't looking, I'm not trying to be cute. I'm not, if I don't like you and you gonna hear some slick shit out my mouth, and I'm gonna dare you to say something to me, because then all the stuff I want to say is what I'm gonna say. You ain't got a lot of kick it. You ain't got a lot of kick it, Craig. If you don't understand that all of us are struggling in some way, if you think that money cures all your problems and creates this peaceful happiness, then you got a problem. Because there are people right now who have never seen an electric light, who have never flushed a real toilet, who have never turned on a spigot inside of their house, that are blissfully happy because they're happy with what they have and they're enjoying the life that they're living. And I had to come to that realization, because as a young person, they tell you all this stuff you have to do. You have to go to college. You have to make this amount of money. If you don't have this amount of money, you're not going to be happy. If commercials do it, that's how they sell stuff. If you buy this car, you'll be happy. But if you buy this car, you'll be happier. If you live in an apartment, it's not as good as owning your own home. If you own your own home, you know you got to take care of it. So if you're single, live in an apartment. If you keep trying to live up to others' expectations and goals, then you will never be happy. And at the end of the day, is that not what we're working for? At the end of the day, is everything we do not trying to eke out some happiness in this world? Is that not what we're trying to do? Your unhappiness does not make me happy. Even people I like, their unhappiness doesn't make me happy. Me living my life and enjoying my family and enjoying my friends and enjoying my day-to-day is what makes me happy. Because I know that for a lot of people, there was no next day. For a lot of people, there's no next minute. And y'all sitting up here playing and trying to hurt people's feelings or worrying about what the fuck I got in my house. You know what I got in my house? I got 2 raggedy ass knees that don't fucking work. You know what else I got in my house? I got people that love me. How does that shit go together? It goes together because neither one of those things define me. I find some kind of way to make them both work. Everybody is a work in progress. Nobody is finished. And there's no such thing as perfection. But the next time you sit up there and see somebody with money or with a new car or with new keys to a house or even an apartment, the killing part is somebody will get on here and talk about their brand new apartment in this new neighborhood with the brand new apartment smell. And there'll be somebody who'll get on here and talk about, well, why you didn't use that money to buy a house? While they sit in a trailer. Somebody will get on here talking about they new to them car. They Toyota Celica. Nick want a, what is it, Celica or a Civic? What? A Honda Civic? Nick want a Honda Civic. He said, now there's an Acura. Now he boosted it up to an Acura, but it was like a old Acura. New to him car.
He want a Honda Civic.
17-year-old get his Honda Civic. He want an old one because he likes the square, the way the body made. But it's new to him. And somebody be on there, why you didn't use that money to get a new Honda?
Or why did you get him a car, period?
Oh, why didn't you get him a car? He's 16. Why y'all ain't buy him a car? Y'all do all this other stuff. Because he ain't got no driver's license. What the hell we going to do with the extra car? Where we going to put it? In the backyard? Where the hell we going to put the extra car?
HOA be talking about how many cars? Oh,
There will never be enough for some people. And no matter what they have, it will never be enough. And no matter what somebody else has, that'll always be too much. You can't worry about what I have. You can't worry about what I don't have because it doesn't affect you. Where I sleep, who I sleep with, what I eat, the money I make, the stuff I buy, the love I give doesn't affect you. Why do you let it? Nothing I do with this address affects the person next door to me unless I bust a hole in the wall. Nothing I do within these four walls affects anybody but the people in these four walls. And the reality is, nothing I do affects the people in the four walls if I don't want it to. But people continuously take time out of their life to hate on somebody, to rag on somebody, to talk down to somebody, to look down their nose at somebody, but will never take a second to boost them up, never make them feel good. See, the people do that to their kids and their family. Them the same people that don't cheer their kids at a game if they lose it. That's what that is. Those are the same people. Understand this. The same people that are miserable in public, they more miserable at home because they can be outwardly miserable all they want to be. I cheer for everybody. I take care of everybody's kids. We went to a football game and we got there a little bit late. This game had already started. And within the first 5 minutes, one of the kids on my baby's team, they got hurt. Now, from where we came from, we couldn't see the kid laying on the ground. And my baby played, at the time, was playing 75% of the game. So it was a good possibility that he was in. He was playing offense to defense. So I couldn't go by, oh, the defense in, oh, that ain't my baby. So I'm sitting up there running. No, my fat ass can't run. Trying to get over there to see whose baby it was, to see if it was my baby. It wasn't, but that baby's mama wasn't there. Did I stop worrying about it because it wasn't my baby? No. I asked the coach and I asked the other one, is his mama here? Do we need to go find his mama? Where is his mama? Does somebody need to ride with it? Or y'all gonna take, because he had to go to the hospital. He was by himself and had to go to the hospital because of the fracture in his leg. But his parents hadn't made it there yet. Did I stop worrying about him because he wasn't my son? No. He was somebody's son. And he was all alone.
Bentley.
Him getting hurt didn't boost Nick up in no way. Didn't make the team better or worse. It was a kid that was hurting and by himself. And all I could think of was, if they'll let me, I'll ride with this baby to the hospital till his mama get there. And I'm sure it was other mothers like that.
And that's when you be in their business trying to help out.
But I wasn't. When his mama got there, I was like, you okay? Because she was upset.
Yeah.
She finally made it.
Yeah, that's when it's a place for that. There's a place to be in somebody's business than being in their business because you just.
But you worrying about. Hold on. People complain about my 2007 Chevy Cobalt and my 1999 Jeep Cherokee. You know what? They paid off. Can't nobody. Yep. Yes, Brenda, what you eat don't make me shit. Thank you. What you eat don't make me shit. The gas you put in your car don't run mine. Why worry about it? Why even? I would feel like that if we spend our time boosting each other up, and even if we not making no sense, it's just like You remember when you used to go out to the club all the time and y'all getting each other hype and ready for the club and what you're putting on? Yes, girl, wear that, put it on, show that ass, shake them titties. You know what I'm saying? You boosting each other up. Where did that shit go? Because now it's, why? Don't put that, your titties, ass, why?
Yep. It ain't the same.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If I was saw something ugly in the club, I'd be like, oh, but I kept it to myself. I didn't tell the girl she was ugly. I didn't tell her her dress was ugly. I didn't tell her hair didn't really go with what she got on. I didn't tell her none of that. Kept that shit to myself. You can have all the thoughts and feelings that you want.
Make sure
You
you
can
hit the
have
like button.
all the bad thoughts that you want. You can think all the negative shit that you want. But guess what you need to do? Is keep it to yourself.
Right. Yeah.
I don't live that girl's life. That might have been the only dress she had. That might have been as good as she could look. And she might have thought she was the finest thing smoking. And guess what? Her getting some dude wasn't going to take away from what I was doing. So in my mind, I said, and in my mouth, I just went and walked on.
Brittany talking about your life, that's our life. I saw that title and got pretzel salty. She don't know what we talking about. We talking about people minding our business.
We talking about our life. Is that our life, then?
Yeah, it's our
I don't know what I did not put the title on, Brittany. So you know who to be mad with.
I put the title because I'm tired of people being in our business. This is our house, our life. This is what we do. And come on now.
Let me tell you something. And my wife is very nice.
I mean, I can't believe people actually does this to this day with COVID going on and people struggling. People, and then the sad part is, being though you can't even go in the office that many places, get you a job. You can work from home and you can have the things you might want.
It's not even about getting a job. It is not even about getting a job. There are people right now that are hustle man selling candy corn and popcorn and making their own candles and sewing their own hats. You ain't got to do it. You can do whatever you want to do. The reality is what you do is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't look at a single woman living by herself and expect to be living her life because I'm a married woman that lives with my family. I can't look at a young single woman with no kids and understand what her struggle is now, because when I was with a young single woman with no kids, it was a different time. It's the same that I can't speak on Nick's high school experience because one, I was in a different part of the country. Two, I was a girl. And three, it was a different time. I can't speak on his experience and tell him what he should be feeling and what he should be doing, even though he's my son, because these are experiences he has to have. And if they don't affect his life, his mental stability, or his future, do what you got to do. The only thing I tell him is I want him to have that experience. Have your high school experience. Go to your proms. Get in trouble. Don't get in too much trouble because you know you don't like the outcome to that. I can't tell him how he's going to experience something because I'm not a 17-year-old boy. And for the most part, I keep my mouth shut. But you know, I'm a mama, so I got to say what I got to say. I can't live Brittany and Charles' experience because they're younger, they're children. And what they went through is not what we went through. They don't have kids. They have Bentley. They can't understand the way we think about stuff because we think about stuff like we think like parents. They think about stuff like a newly married couple. You can't base your life off of anyone else's life. Now, you may want to be Oprah Winfrey, but if you ain't doing what Oprah did, you're going to be able to who the hell ever you are. You ain't going to be the next Oprah because you ain't doing Oprah shit.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mama Margaret. Appreciate that.
If you love Beyonce and you want to be the next Beyonce and you doing Gertrude shit, guess what?
You say Gertrude?
You can't be the next Beyonce Gertrude because you're only doing Gertrude shit. But you hating on Beyonce.
Mm.
Why she do that? You know she in the Illuminati. She a witch. She a zombie. She a clone. God damn, can't she just be a rich little black girl? Why she gotta be why she gotta be a science fiction experiment? You wanna be skinny and you ain't doing skinny shit? Don't be mad at skinny people. If you eat pizza with two hands and washing it down with a Diet Coke, don't be mad.
Oh well,
I
that's
ain't mad with nobody. You know what? The only thing I get a little salty is when people be on doing them knee things. You know what I'm saying? They be twerking like I used to twerk. I get a little salty about good knees. That's about it. But even then, I be like, go on, drop it low, drop it for me. Hey, I don't get mad because they can drop it. I'm like, shit, I wish I could drop it with you.
you can.
I don't get it. You don't have to like anybody. Let me start that by saying, if I'm sounding like I like a lot of people, y'all know that is incorrect. But what I'm saying is,
That's facts.
I know. But what I'm saying
So Bondi.
is I don't hate on them doing them. I don't hate on them being great. I sing, but I love to hear people sing. I love to hear people hit notes I can't hit no more, couldn't never hit. I love to hear that vibration in my chest when they sing a song. I don't hate on somebody because they making money doing something I think I can do good. I ride the wave along with them because they did something I didn't do. That was my choice or my fault or my whatever. My bad. It wasn't theirs. Did nobody stop me from being a gospel singer? Did nobody stop me from being a R&B singer? Did nobody stop me from doing none of that? But me. Nobody but me. But you think I'm going to hate on somebody? That should have been me. It could have been, but it wasn't because I didn't do the stuff to get there. That's the shit we got to think. Not that it should have been me, but that could have been me. Or that could be me. Or that will be me. But why do you have to negate somebody's stuff to get your stuff? I don't know, has that ever worked? Susan Q said, my left me bother me now.
I feel you.
Ah,
I feel you.
I don't understand.
Mm-mm.
Looking at people and not recognizing the good that they're doing does not make you any better. How you got that money? How you got that car? How you got that apartment or that house? How you bought that dog? Guess what? You too can spend your money on the shit you want.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is go on your mind. We have been raised from damn near birth to stack our paper, to buy a house, to live a legacy, and in that time we stopped living. We have been raised to work a job from the time we got out of school until the time we damn near died. You worked 50 years to be retired for 2 or 3 years. And then you're too old to enjoy the time that you're retiring because somebody told you this was how everyone was supposed to live their life.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of buying the shirt you want, you talk about the shirt you want and then get mad when the person behind you pick it up. I'm guilty of that, but I don't get mad when nobody buy it. I'll look at something and go, because I'm cheap. For real, y'all. Yeah. I'm cheap about a lot of things. Not everything. I'm not cheap about ketchup or mayonnaise. Certain things you can't buy cheap, you know what I'm saying? Certain things you can't buy the store brand. But as far as like, it was only recently that I spent more than $20 for a pocketbook. I'm like, this $10 pocketbook holds my money just like the $100 pocketbook. So I don't understand why I got to.
Right.
The only thing I spent money on, because my grandmama said that you got to spend money on your shoes because cheap shoes are bad for you. So the only
See,
thing I would spend money on is shoes.
see, my thing is, we was taught don't live. What is it? Beyond your need, your means,
Right.
beyond your means, or something like that. So you might want a Nike shirt, but you might like a Nike shirt. You can go to Nike store or whatever. You don't have to necessarily go on a Nike up to date ones. A shirt is a Nike shirt. You can get a Nike shirt that's like 30 something dollars over there for like $10 on the clearance rack. And that's how I used to shop all the time. And people like, how you get it's how you shop and how you do things.
You can't base your life on people that don't have to ask the price for things. You can't base your life on that. You can't base your life for somebody who can walk into any store and purchase anything out of any store without asking how much it is. Let me try again. You can't live your life on people that don't ask the price of things. Because I will go into Tiffany's. That's how much again? Macy's. That's what? You cannot live your life based on people that don't have to ask the price. You got to live your life on your life. You want some Nikes? Go buy them. Don't buy that Starbucks for a week.
I'm going
Put
to
some
Starbucks.
sandwiches in a bag for a
You
week.
go to Starbucks to get the tall. The tall is a small.
Don't listen. I'm about to mute her mic.
Why my sister said, don't forget I'm picking you up at 12 to go
I
shopping
saw
at
that.
Tyson's. Tyson is
I
one
was
of the
trying
richest.
to ignore
I
her.
just told them yesterday while I was driving, Tyson is one of the richest
I was trying to
places when
ignore
you
her.
go shopping.
I ignored her. So why did you pay it attention? Now
I'm
you.
trying to, I couldn't hold my
No,
face.
no.
Don't try to keep up with the Jones, Brenda said. I know that's right. Miss Tell the Truth said my mother used to play this gospel song, Sweep Around.
Sweep around your own front door. I know the tune, but I ain't gonna sing it because you know how they like to copyright people after one thing. That's right. I am.
Leilani said, don't pay Peter, don't rob Peter to pay Paul.
My thing is this. I have come to the realization that no matter how much money you have, you cannot take it with you. No matter how much money you have saved, no matter how much money you got in the bank, no matter how much money, you can leave it to somebody. You can give it to somebody, but you can't take it with you.
Yeah, we do like to shop.
It's yours. And if you want to buy the shoe, buy the shoe. You want to buy the purse, buy the purse. My only thing is don't get mad if somebody else buys it because you chose not to. If that person chose this week, I'm going to buy this purse instead of eating lunch out at my job, I'm going to get me a box of damn protein bars and work it out with God. And then they bought the purse that they wanted. It doesn't mean they got more stuff than you. It doesn't mean they did something that you didn't do or couldn't do or wouldn't do or shouldn't do. It meant that they made a way for themselves that didn't affect you at all. I don't understand why people worry about shit that don't affect them. You know what I worry about? I worry about racism in 2020 because that affects me because I have a son. I have a young Black man that leaves out of this house every day. And just by my faith and how I taught him, he comes home. But you know what affects me? Racism. You know what else affects me? Myself. What the people on either, we live in a duplex, not a duplex, what's the thing called? A townhouse.
Townhouse.
And we live in a middle townhouse. And you know what doesn't affect me? What goes on to the back of me and to the front of me. The only thing that affects me is in this house. You know what I don't do? I don't worry about somebody else's husband or wife. You know why? Because I got my own. You know what else I don't do? I don't worry about somebody. I do worry about somebody else's children. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to lie. I don't hate on somebody else's kids because I got two beautiful kids of my own. I don't wonder why this little girl got 13 scholarships to college and Nick didn't, or Nick got one. I am happy that this baby got 13 scholarships. I am clapping like it was my baby that got it. Because that little girl or that little boy getting 13 scholarships for whatever reason to whatever schools they wanted to go did not affect my son in getting one or none. That was on him. Not doing the same thing this other person did.
Miss Tell the Truth say, I love Coach bags and I buy one whenever I want one. I don't care what nobody had to say. I know that's right.
Coach, look,
we got Coach outlet down the road.
There is, okay, so let me tell you what happened.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you who fault that is. See, before I met my wife.
I see y'all tomorrow.
Before I met my wife, I would buy stuff. I would buy like things, like little things that I liked. Because I had a kid and I know that things come up and I wasn't independently wealthy. I was working, I was hustling. Not hustling like that kind of hustling, but I was working as far as working as many hours as I could work and doing what I had to do for my kid. So when I met my wife, I didn't have to give, and I didn't really have any relationships that produced a whole lot of stuff like teddy bears and old jewelry and old purses and stuff that people bought me. I didn't have that either. So when we got together, I didn't have to get rid of stuff. You know how people purge old relationship stuff when they get in a new relationship? I didn't have to stop wearing this piece of jewelry or sell it. I didn't have to get rid of these teddy bears because that relationship is over. I didn't have none of that stuff. So my wife kind of spoiled me as far as that was. I got boxes of teddy bears. Like I am 3 years old. I don't know where they are. They're all over the house somewhere. If you see, there's I think shit, about 4 over here on the side of the bed. Well, the big one at the end of my bed, that was from Charles. She didn't get down. But I got a llama coin that I got for my birthday when the COVID hit. So she spoiled me into doing things like that. So she bought me a purse, a Coach purse. I like Coach. I like old school purchase. I really want to find one of the old school Coach bags. And I did on eBay. And I bought them. And I bought them for cheap. Now, I got no problem with buying vintage or recycle. So I didn't hate, because she would tell me about how she did for the women that came before me. That's why y'all think I ain't going nowhere with this. I'm going somewhere with it. She would tell me about the stuff that she did and the things that she bought for women before me. I was like, I used to know. I didn't hate that she got him. I didn't hate the women that got him. They wasn't together now. So clearly, it was not a good investment. But did I hate on? I'm like, shoot, we're mad. But guess what? I didn't want to go get somebody else's. And I didn't care whether or not she got me one. Because I was happy with what I had. I was happy with the person she was with. I wasn't hating on the time she spent with somebody else. I didn't want to take away from the relationship and the experiences and the memories she had with other people. I didn't hate on the fact that she bought people stuff and went on trips with other people. I didn't sit up there and feel some kind of way and get all bent out of shape because I wasn't the first this or the first that. I was happy with what I had with the person I'm with. And I didn't care about anybody who came before me because ain't nobody coming after me. I didn't worry about being first because it's last that counts in a relationship. I didn't care who came before me because they ain't got nothing to do with us. And that's what people need to start understanding. You can't live your life based on what anybody else did. Hold on. People talking.
Susie Q said, my daughter gave me a Coach purse for my birthday, but I prefer Michael Kors.
See, well, Susie was okay. See, that's the thing. My wife likes Coach. My wife likes Michael Kors. I have Michael Kors. Brittany got me one for Christmas. Um, she got me a Kate Spade for Christmas. You know, Brittany's the purse person. I'm not. The only reason I know about Coach because Coach was old school. But because my wife spoiled me, I now go and if I see a purse that I like, and I like colorful stuff, I do get just normal stuff, but I like colorful stuff. So she got me the Pride one year, the crossbody, because we do a lot outside. And sometimes if you have a purse that has a handle, you got to carry it, or it has a short strap and you can't cross your body with it, it just gets in the way. So she bought me the crossbody. But I needed a smaller wallet. And I'm gonna tell you how cheap I am. I kept looking at the wallet and looking at the wallet and looking at the wallet. I was at work one day and one of my coworkers said, please push that button because I don't want to see that wallet on this bar no more, on that phone. So I pushed the button about the wallet that went with the purse. So this last year, Pride came and Coach has Pride purses. So it had a different Pride purse. So I got that one and the wallet. I just went on and did that because she got other stuff. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I couldn't go get the purse I wanted and somebody had walked into Buffalo Wild Wings with the exact purse and wallet that I was looking at, I would not have been like, ugh. I would have been like, girl, I just got through looking at that. You about to make me bad. That's what I would have said. Yeah, y'all see my hair. The reason I got my hair down because it's pushing up in the hood is because my head been hurting with the ponytail. So I've been letting it down. And under the hood, it's doing stuff. That hair just sticking out was blowing me in the picture.
So I just be wondering, like, okay, so we sitting here having this conversation about, you know, everybody liking Coach purses and Michael Kors and Tiffany's and stuff like that. Is this going to be a trigger zone for the person or persons for this topic? You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Look,
Uh-oh.
I don't care if it triggers anybody anymore. If you so sensitive, your skin is so thin, if you are so just about everything, then I can't sit up there and try to figure out my words around people no more. I'm tired. It is tiring trying not to hurt everybody's feelings because everybody's feelings are so sensitive. It is fucking tiring to try to figure out what to say in front of people, but so you don't hurt somebody's feelings. If your feelings get hurt, not my problem because they're your feelings. Because if you say something to hurt my feelings, I'm going to sit over here with my hurt feelings and quiet because guess what? You don't know what you said triggered me. You had no responsibility for me. So if something you said bothered me, I'll sit over here quietly in my house and be motherfucking bothered. Now, I may sit up there and talk to my wife about it because that's what I do. I get that shit off my chest and I move on. But I'm not going to come to you and attack you and say something to you and talk about you because of what you said. Because what you said, you didn't know that it was going to bother me. You don't know my life. You don't know me. Not like that. And that's the problem. That's what I don't understand. You get mad when people say something. Now, if something is blatantly racist, discriminatory, bigoted, then that's different. But if you're speaking to some kind of event or something in your life that happened and you're saying it the way you want to say it, and it hurts somebody's feelings because of maybe somebody had something that happened to them or they experienced something similar, how you gonna get mad with the person who's telling their experience because they wouldn't know that you experienced yours? We're not psychics, people. We are just people who chose to live a part of our life on YouTube. And if I say something that you don't like, guess what? I don't know you. So I don't know not to say it. And even if I did know you and did know not to say it, there's no guarantee I wouldn't say it because I am grown and can say what I want to. But here's the risk. I do understand consequences. So that's why I don't go out of my way to say anything out of the way. I don't say anything that I can't back up with at least a little Google search, if not some straight facts. That's why I used Tasha K and Cardi B earlier. Just because you know something don't mean you should say something. because some stuff just ain't necessary. I don't care how famous somebody is. I don't care what your platform is. Sometimes, sometimes choose to be a decent human being as opposed to using somebody else's tragedy or somebody else's hardship or somebody else's bad day to make you look better. Even if it is true, even if it is factual, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to use it to hurt somebody else to boost yourself up. Because at the end of the day, people, when you use other people's downfall to boost yourself, it is you that is showing as the person who is not worthy of the boosting, not the person you're talking about. When people get out here and talk about people's love lives and sexuality and children and marriages and their upbringing or their past, and you do it in a derogatory way, you do it in a hateful way, you do it in a manner that is not, I'm sympathizing with your situation or what you went through. You do it in a manner so that I'm telling people what you did and what went on and what happened to you so that I'll look better, so that I'll be higher, so that I'll get boosted, so that I get more money. You don't want to look like the fool because at the end of the day, unless your closet is clean, unless there is no dirty clothes on the floor, unless there are no skeletons waiting to be dug up. Be careful what you do to people because at the end of the day, karma is a bitch. And she don't care who you are. Stop standing on people's neck to make yourself higher. Because guess what? Being a decent human being can make you higher. Sympathy can make you higher. Empathy can make you higher. But all that other stuff, when I look at people who sit up there and make fun of somebody because they're in the public eye, what was the necessity of doing that? Bridget Fonda, white girl, back in the day, used to be in all the little movies. If you're under 35, you probably don't know who I'm talking about. She played a single white female. At some point, Bridget Fonda was the it girl. She is now 58 years old and she looks like a 58-year-old white woman. And everybody is over there messing with her and talking about why she don't look like she did when she was 25. Because she's 58. And she hasn't been in a public eye in a very long time. So she was living her life. But the first thing people wanted to do was talk about her looks and how she had let herself go. When old boy from the Cosby Show was working as a cashier in a grocery store, and the lady put his picture on the internet, trying to make it feel like he was a bad person or he was a lower person than them because he used to be on TV, but now he's a cashier. Or when people go to the gym, when skinny people or fit people go to the gym and take pictures of overweight people who are in there trying to lose weight and put them on the internet saying, talking about you should have put that sandwich down. How does that make you skinnier or healthier? Do you get what I'm saying, y'all? I mean, I don't know why I should have to break it down into such tiny, teeny parts for you to understand that standing on somebody else's shoulders and kicking them in the head does not make you a better person. It does not make you, it does. And the first thing people say is the public has the right to know. No, they don't. No, the fuck they don't. The public does not have the right to know that I like girls instead of boys. The public does not have the right to know that I'm biracial, and I'm using myself as an example. The public doesn't have a right to know that. You don't have a right to anything about me. Now, if I choose to tell you and put it out there, you can discuss it, but you don't have a right to any information that I don't give you. And you don't have a right to me explaining any information that I give you. Do with the information what you will, but don't come to me telling me it's your right to know. It is not. People do not have the right to know shit about somebody other than themselves. And maybe your kids. And maybe your spouse. You don't have the right to anybody else's life. Now, people that get in the public eye know that there is a certain amount of anonymity they no longer have. Know that there's a certain amount of that business that will always be out there. But you do not have the right to their lives because they sing a song or because they play in a movie or because they shoot a fucking basketball. You don't have the right to somebody's personal, private business because they are in the public eye. And it doesn't matter the degree to which you're in the public eye. It doesn't matter if you have under 10,000 followers like we do or 2 million followers like a lot of people do. You don't have the right to their lives. Especially if all you want to do is talk about they don't deserve what they have. Cardi B is this. When Cardi B first came out, everybody talked about what she used to be. Well, she told you what she used to be. She sugarcoat nothing. She ain't come out there talking about how she was, you know, how when people died and family and friends described them as the light of the world and their sunshine came out their ass and all that stupid shit. Cardi B came out telling y'all, I stripped this, I did that, I stuck up this, I talked this shit, I did what I had to do to get back. And I'm going to do what I got to do to be famous. And guess what she did? Did what she had to do to be Cardi B. And out the woodwork came everybody that wanted to talk about what she used to be. Why you worry about what she used to be? Did she strip for you? Did she steal something from you? Did she fuck your husband? These are the only people that got something to say something. And then y'all ain't got nothing to say. Because guess what? That's your husband. He shouldn't have been over there with her. Whoever money she took, that's your husband. He should have been under there with her. And if you was at the strip club, that's your business, not hers. That was her job. There's nothing you can say about this little girl that she ain't told y'all about. But you still try to find a way. And you think because she is who she is and the persona she plays out there in the world that she doesn't have feelings, that what people say does not affect her. And it does. And that's why people say it. People don't say bad shit to celebrities because they think that at some point the money will come to them. People say bad shit to people so to hurt their feelings. People say bad stuff to people so to make them feel less about themselves. People say bad stuff to people because they ass feeling bad and they want everybody to be bad around. That's it. And if you can make a little money in the process, okay. And if you can make a little money in the process, yay. But people say bad shit. Trolls come on there talking about people so that they can make people feel bad about themselves. I was watching a show before we got on here, and there's a man who has been stalking multiple people for over 20 years, and the police won't do anything about it. And he says hateful, disgusting stuff to people on a regular basis. Not so he can gain anything from it, but so that the people he's talking about will lose something. I don't get that. If I'm talking shit about you, if I'm laughing about something you got on, if I'm laughing about how you did your makeup, if I don't like what you wore to the club, I'm doing that in the privacy of my own home to myself. Because guess what? Them is my thoughts and feelings, and I know I'm going to go to hell for them, so I ain't going to bother you with them. Hold on. Let me look at the chat. Yeah. Yes, misery loves company. What goes around comes around. Yup.
Jax thought I was in the bathroom, y'all. He was banging on the door. Yeah, but we just wanted to get that out there.
Thank you, Carol.
We wanted to get that out there for people, you know, that in your business.
You
and
don't
they don't know how you survive or how you do things instead of you know being, you know, showing some love. you know, but I think I pretty much said everything earlier about as far as people saying things because they see this and that, and we share our life. We share our life on a regular, and I try to do more vlogs. And it's just too cold to be out because it's freezing outside. So I can't do too many vlogs going out there because it's cold. So somehow I'm trying to work around vlogging outdoors a lot because it's cold. Now I might do some like I did that video with that green nasty box, Leilani. We was talking about the what's those things, the Beyond Chicken at KFC. I might start doing some videos as far as like stopping at places and doing them from the car and just trying different things out. But for right now, it's just too cold outside. And then in the spring, I got a lot of lineups in the spring because there's a lot of things out here in the DMV and DC, Maryland and Virginia area. For the ones that don't know what DMV means, it means DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. There's a lot of things that I didn't vlog. The green box. I didn't vlog because it's cold out and due to the COVID. Everything I wanted to do was we couldn't do because of COVID, but it's like I want to go to on these little safari places, some of the museums we have in DC, and there's a lot of places we there's a lot of things we can do. I want to take out in the White House. I want to go in the monument and stuff like that, the Capitol, but it's just too cold to be out there. It's extremely cold as hell. So I'm gonna start doing more of those type of vlogs. A taste of DC, Maryland, and Virginia also. And so other than that, I'll be vlogging more in the spring. When the spring hit, I'm gonna do more vlogging.
Girl will be out with her, so we'll be back to.
We're actually looking at a cruise for 2023.
Yes.
We're looking at cruises for 2023. If anybody want to join us on a cruise, we are looking on for one in 2023, leaving out the Baltimore area.
But it stops in South Carolina and it stops in Fort Lauderdale.
It stops in South Carolina and Fort Lauderdale. You can hop the cruise we're gonna be on. So we think about doing that in 2023. Give COVID time to do its thing, and also like I told Lisa, I want to travel to states I ain't never been to. We can do a meet and greets and stuff like that. Not no big meet and greet, just meet up, have lunch or something with a few people, whatever, who is ever in that state that we choose to go to.
I think we should hit all the states.
So Lisa be more ride everywhere, but
no, I mean it's real. Like we started. I mean, I think because I want to ride the train.
She want to ride the train.
I want to do the train. But if you sleep on the train, the compartments in the train are so tight. And if it's two people, it has a bunk bed. Now, I don't know who the hell gonna get on the top. But clearly, we're gonna have to figure out how both of us gonna squeeze in that bottom bunk. That's gonna look like a hot ham sandwich there, boy.
This ain't after dark, so I ain't gonna say that.
That's gonna look like a hot ass ham sandwich there. Both of us trying to squeeze in a little bit.
But I want to do more vlogging outside, like places, because like I say, out here in the DMV, we got a lot of historic places, a lot of places that I can vlog that I couldn't do this year because of the COVID.
I'm taking y'all to Charlottesville. That's Charlottesville.
Like April, like around April, May, I'm gonna start doing a lot of vlogging because I like vlogging and I like showing you guys places. A lot of places I might can go live, but a majority of them gonna be vlogs through the camera because of the
copyright.
The pixelating. It's not when you're trying to vlog live stream and then it goes out and all that. That's just I do not like that. I like for things to be crispy clear. You can hear me talking, going through. And if it's a place where I know it's clear, I'll vlog live there. But I want to do that also on a vlog on the metro, on a train, because some people ain't never been on a metro rail that rides through from DC to Maryland to Virginia.
That's crazy. That would be funny. Just get on the train and go from Virginia to
so you can see how that is, I want to do that. So that'd be cool to do. to go on a train or ride a metro bus, a DC metro bus through the hood.
No, wait a
I don't
minute.
know about
No,
that. I might have
no,
to
no,
try it.
no, no, no. No, I ain't got no
But
problem with the hood, no.
I can grab my sister and she ride with me to the hood.
I am not going with you two crazy folks to the hood.
Yeah. And then I want to do a documentary, like something small, like the places we lived at and grew up, where I was born and raised, and go to the actual the houses we lived in. I want to do all of those things, but like I said, those was what I supposed to been doing during the COVID pandemic. But I want to do all of those type of things. I want to take y'all places, you know. I know my sister right there, she know what I'm talking about. I want to take y'all to the place like in DC where it's actually homeless people and people out there that walk up to your car and talk to you. It's a it's a lot. There's a lot going on in DC, especially in DC. And I want to do those type of things in the spring. I want to take out on the paddle boats they got out there.
I
I
might
want to
get on a
take
paddle boat.
that little night cruise thing,
I'll
whatever
do
that thing,
that.
dinner, lunch cruise thing they have. I want to do all of those things. So
Oh, they got a river cruise, babe.
yeah, I want to do a whole lot. I always want to get on one of them double decker buses in DC and ride at the top and just let them drive us around. I think I got good reception down there though. I might have good reception where I can do that one live, and I might have good reception. I don't know about the Smithsonian museums and stuff like that, but I want to do a lot of things, because like I said, I'm home all day long. I want to start being more active, but it's hard to be active with the COVID and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to make all of those things happen because that's all in my plans. That was the plan for, like I said, due to the COVID, had stopped everything. I even wanna go to the big national zoo. I ain't been to the zoo since I was a kid, so I wanna do those type of
We're gonna get the
things.
rolly carts and be racing in the zoo.
Get a rolly he used to say get a rolly car, yeah, because there's a lot of hills.
It's big. Look here.
They do have a safari thing that's 3 hours away from here where I'm not going in my car. I rent a car to go do that, where the animals come up to the car, they freely,
Where it is?
it's 3 hours from here. So
Mm.
I already looked that up. I try to get, I was trying to get go. We can bring the baby with us, so we look like we bring the kid with us. But I want to do a lot of videos. They got Chuck E. Cheese. I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. That's right up the street.
We used to go to Chuck E. Cheese when Nick was
Yeah,
little,
I
but
want to
we
go to
don't go
Chuck
no
E.
more.
Cheese, play the games. I want to do all that. Um, what's that other place down the road? Dave and Buster's. There's a lot of stuff I have in my head that I want to do.
I
It's
mean, now
just
we can do
when
them. So
COVID is over, I can do it. But I really want to take y'all so y'all can see everything like in DC. They got so many museums. They got just so many history, so much history there. So that's what I want to do. And for me, it'd be fun to do. So you say go to main event. I gotta call you on that. See what you talking about. She said go to main event. Like, let me say go to main event.
I don't know that.
So you know what that is. You look. So yeah, so I got a lot I want to do. That's gonna start in the spring. So what I'm gonna have to do is create a calendar because I'm gonna create a calendar. So every day, and I'm gonna have one day out that week where I got to sit around and just edit. It's gonna have to be edit day.
We used to have that when we were in the apartment. We haven't had it in the house. We
Plus,
used the calendar on the wall. We got to do this on this day and that on that day.
be over here.
We used to have that, but we
Oh,
don't have it
yeah.
now because
Oh,
right
you in
after
an apartment, so this thing put it up.
right after we got in the apartment, COVID hit. So all that stuff that
Yeah,
we
here you
wanted to
go. I
do,
got it right here. I don't know when was the last time I wrote on this. YouTube, March.
1972,
Woo, this was a long time ago.
that was the apartment.
And that was the apartment. So I do have a board which I'm gonna actually use. That's why I didn't throw it away. When we moved, I kept it because I want to start doing that stuff coming up in this year in April. Go to the places that's it's okay to go to. But they had like the wax museums and all that stuff. She said some people got broke out in a fight at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, out here that ain't gonna happen because they too, I can buy you a pizza. You want a slice of pizza? They too nice out here. So now if I go to the one down Route 1 in Virginia on the Alexandria side,
The
it might
parents
be a
are fighting?
it might be a fight down there. That's the one closer to the DC line.
Yeah.
Their parents was fighting. That'd have been a good video. Look at this shit. They are actually fighting up in the Chuck E. Cheese. I can't never catch nothing like that. You know how you people catch stuff and you see it, you're like, damn, how they see that? But that's what I'm working on. I'm working on a lot of stuff that I want to do. I want to do this year coming up in the spring. So, real sister, get your walking shoes ready because you might have to be the camera person while I'm walking. Give her a job.
Now you know.
No, yeah.
My sister told me to tell you.
And I want to also take them to Ben's Chili Bowl where all the celebrities went to go get their little chili bowls, stuff like that. I want to do all that stuff.
Need to start going to restaurants. Just need to start going to different restaurants, and then not like Chili's or something. Oh, she did.
Yeah, so it's a lot I want to do this year, and I'm gonna get my calendar together for when the spring come in, and I gotta see what's open and what's not open, and what I can go in and what I can't go in. But they supposed to be having a kite festival coming up. I want to go to that. They had that.
Go that the last couple of years. The only time we didn't go because we went
to the kite festival.
We went to the kite festival when he was older.
He was still young. He wasn't big.
I mean, he wasn't big, but he was older. He wasn't like the first kite. It was the second time.
They have the kite festival here, and they also had the jet shows and stuff like that. I did that when we first started doing YouTube. We didn't really have that many subscribers then, but I want to try to catch a lot of the events. I want to take y'all to like concerts. I don't mind taking y'all to a concert. They'll be copyrighted, but oh well. Y'all participated. So I want to do those type of stuff. I want to do everything. The majority of my stuff I want to do is a lot of vlogging. I'm going to focus on a lot of vlogging so y'all get to travel along with us to different cities, states, places, things to do, and all of that kind of stuff. So y'all be on the lookout for that in the spring. But in the meantime, between now and all this coldness, it's going to be basically a few vloggings when I go out, a few not mukbangs, but reviews on different food because I don't really do mukbangs that well. And what else? Lisa talking, real talk. A couple of challenges I got lined up with Leilani, Dwayne, Just Dwayne, CC Uncut. I got a couple of challenges lined up with them. And what else? I got some scratch offs I got to do. We do our bingo. And I'm just trying to keep going. I got to keep busy. I got to keep doing things because an idle mind is y'all just don't know, can kill you. But other than that, I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate all the like buttons. I appreciate y'all even sticking around with 33 people in the live stream. That is wonderful when we see 33 people, at least 25. We happy to see 25. One day we'll get up in the hundreds. I don't know, because I see people with 100 people in the live stream, they can't keep up with the comments. And I be like, damn, what they say? That is kind of difficult. So in the meantime, make sure y'all hit that like button before we leave up out of here. We appreciate that. Please share this video because somebody might need to hear basically what we were talking about as far as, people in your business. People got to be in your business and worrying about the things you have and the things you can do, which doesn't make sense because you should be happy what people can do and buy and all that thing. Because me personally, when I watch rich folks, I'd be like, dang, that's nice. I like that. I might not can't get it, but I can get something like it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we appreciate everything y'all do for us by even sitting here watching us. We do. We really appreciate that. I'm gonna bring game night. We gotta play some games. I don't know. I got a game for Leilani and Lisa to do. They don't know about it.
I don't like that. I don't do nothing. I don't know. I don't know why she called my name. She know better.
It's a game.
She know better.
game. It's a really game. I bought this game like a month ago. It just I had got COVID and I was sick and that wasn't happening. But I do have a game for them two to do. And y'all have a good blessed weekend. Don't forget to see us tomorrow. We playing bingo and I'm doing scratch off tomorrow also. And we got some other stuff to do during the week. And what else? Anything you gotta say, babe, before we go?
Now, everybody that I'm talking about will feel this when I say it. For all those, all you want to do is break people down, build yourself up, you will never be happy, you will never be satisfied, and you will never have a tenth of what they have. You will constantly be on the outside looking in, and you will always wonder, why not me? So if you haven't already liked this video, because you're watching it in the replay, go ahead and like this video for me. Comment down below. Agree, disagree, thoughts, comments, concerns. Pop it down in the comments down below. Share this video because I'm sure at least one, everybody in this chat has at least one person that they need to put this video on their timeline. If you're looking at this video because we popped up on your, what is it? I don't know if it's a For You or whatever on your timeline, and you like what you see, go on and hit that subscribe button because this is always how it is over here in the Bomb Squad land. And hit the notification bell so that every time we drop a video or go live, you can join us. It takes nothing out of you to be nice to somebody else, but it takes everything away from you when you're not. So this your girl, Lisa.
You're in DC Kool-Aid.
That's my wife, DC. I love you, Bomb Squad. I want to thank all of the Bomb Squad. I want to thank all the moderators that came in and made sure we had smooth, successful lives. I love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Soon as you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffee. Money clip I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LA baby who run away, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch. I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most of y'all is flawless. Broken whistles longer than it's foreign. Heard you want it cause the yams enormous. What's an ass? Since she is a gorgeous. Live my life last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest. Do not know we're knocking on the door. This came in, I came in. Did it like the Porsches coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby who run away. Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10. Yeah.